Hi everyone, today I'm going to be walking you through the CTRhero platform. CTRhero is an online tool that allows you to create high quality YouTube thumbnails quickly and easily. Let's jump right in. When creating thumbnails on CTRhero, it takes you to the wizard that you see on your screen. Step number 1 is providing details about your video. You can do this in two ways. If you have a video ready, you can provide it in the space here. But please ensure that this video is hosted on YouTube. This can be a listed video or an unlisted video. Also ensure that auto transcription is enabled. If you do not have a video, then simply click on the No I Do Not tab over here and provide us with a video title and a video description. I'm going to go with this title and I'm also going to go with this description. When you're ready, just click Next. Okay, so step 2 is setting up human characters that you want featured on your thumbnail. As you use the platform more, you'll be able to access previous uploads easily from this section over here. But for this walkthrough, we will be creating a new character. Just click on the Add New Character and this pop-up should appear. Let's call this person A. Let's select a gender. Let's pick a picture. I think I'll go with this one. Something to keep in mind when uploading a picture, ensure that the shoulders, neck, and face of the character are visible for the best results. I'm going to crop this just to make it fit the frame a little better, and when I'm satisfied, I'm going to click Save. This picture has been uploaded. I'm going to click Mail. I'm going to pick the astronaut prompt and add. I think I am satisfied. I do not want to add another character. I'm going to click the Next button. Step 3 is setting up your background. The prompt that you see over here is generated automatically based on what you shared in the video details step. If you don't like what you see, you can simply edit the prompt right here. I'm going to leave it as is and simply pick a style. I'm going to go for photographic. When I'm happy, I just click Finish. Step 4 sometimes takes a while to load, but when it's ready, you get these suggestions presented to you. These suggestions or templates are generated based on everything you provided in the previous steps. Please note that nearly everything is editable, so even if a character model or the text seems a little off, it's super easy to just click in, click Edit, and swap it out. Out of all of these, I think that this one looks the nicest, so I'm going to click in on this one. I just click the Edit button and it should take me to the editor. Great, welcome to the editor. There are a number of things here that you can play around with. I'll be walking you through each one. Let's start with the first section on the left panel called the background section. Based on the details you provided in the wizard, we've come up with a few suggestions for your background. Click on one of these to see what it looks like on the canvas. If you're not happy with any of these suggested ones, you can always generate more. Let's generate one more to show you what that looks like. I'm going to type in a new prompt. Let's say barren, landscape, desert, dry, sunny. Let's also say a few trees. Let's pick a style. Again, I'm going to go for photographic, and I'm going to click the Generate button here. So unfortunately, CTRhero is not a free tool. You will need to purchase and spend credits in order to generate AI images. As you can see here, generating a new background will cost you 1 credit. I'm going to click the Confirm button. Now it's working on the images and it should be ready soon. Great, everything is loaded. Sometimes it might not show up here immediately. In such a case, just hit the refresh button and your images should load up. Yes, perfect. I am going to click on, I think this is cool. Actually, this one's nicer. Cool, I'm going to go with this one. Moving on to the next section, let's go into characters. You can pick any of the 4 suggestions provided if you do not like the one that was included in your template. Character generation does take some time, so for this walkthrough I am not going to be regenerating new images, but the process is very similar to what you saw with backgrounds. Just enter a prompt, pick a style, and click generate. Moving on to the next section, text. In the text section, we have 2 tabs, standard and AI. In the standard tab, you will be able to pick from a number of suggested captions to add to your thumbnail. So we have a number of things here. AI revolutionizes creativity, transforming creative industries, AI takes over, catchy titles for your thumbnail. Moving on to the AI tab. In the AI tab, you can choose to go for more stylized text, type in a word you want stylized, pick a font, and pick a style. We have a bunch of preset styles, paper, candy, plastic. This takes advantage of AI again and gets you a very cool looking image. This is also, since this is also an AI related step, it will cost you credit, so keep that in mind if you choose to do so. The next section we have is your assets. The your assets section is a place where you can upload and access any personal pictures, any images that you might want to add externally to your thumbnail. I'm going to upload another image. Let's upload this chip, and it should load in over here, and when this is done uploading, I can simply drag and drop it directly into our thumbnail. Just put it somewhere. And the last section we have is the AI suggestions section. This is the same suggestions you saw before. If you guys want to maybe get a different layout, something else to start off with, visit this section and click on something that you like. Cool. So before we wrap things up, let's quickly go through some of the formatting options provided on the editor. So for text, you can change the font size, you can change the font style, you can change the color. You can also add a shadow, you can change the shadow size, stroke, and even strokes colors, right? You also have different emphasis options, bold, italics, and underline. You also have different alignment options. For images such as your character model and the assets that you drag and drop in, you have a glow effect. I'll show you what that looks like. So I've selected my chip image. I'm going to make it a red glow, and you also have a slider here. You also have the option to convert things to a sticker effect. I'll show you what that looks like. Let's make this black and let's convert to sticker. So this is what it looks like. In addition to these formatting options, you can also add shapes directly into the canvas. I've added a square. Squares and shapes in general have different formatting options. You can change the color of the shape, like so. You can add a shadow, you can add a stroke, and also play with the colors of those. You also have the option to change the opacity, right? So you can, there's some pretty neat effects that can result by playing around with the opacity of the different shapes you add. The last neat little trick that the editor allows you to do is you can reorder elements on the canvas. For example, my character model is obscuring the asset that I uploaded, so I can move it down, and now the asset that I uploaded is up front. So you can, there's a lot of really cool things you can do and experiment to come up with some really high quality thumbnails for your videos. So after you're done and after you've played around and you've come up with something satisfactory, you can bring your cursor over here to the export button, and you have 2 options when it comes to exporting. You can export layers separately, which will individually download each layer. This is helpful in case you want to like reuse certain elements in Photoshop or something, or you can export the entire thumbnail at one shot, and I'm going to do that right now. I clicked on the export thumbnail, and voila, I have my thumbnail ready to go and ready to upload on YouTube. That's the CTRhero platform. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a blast using CTRhero.